make a life for myself.
Welcome to another Mozza's Diary. It's been a while, it has been a little while since I've shot one of these because I've been just mega busy out and about, and I'll fill you all in as this trip progresses. But at the moment we are out with the Fox boys. I've never been here before. It looks absolutely awesome. I think it's a bit of a new fishery judging by the surroundings and what have you, but yeah, it looks nice, really nice. We're in Essex, I think we're in Essex. I don't really know a lot about where I am at the moment. One of them things, nothing unusual there, to be honest with you. But yeah, like I say, we're here with the Fox boys. We have got a shed load of new products that are going to be coming out and they need filming, so that's one of the reasons why I'm here. Not only that, I'm here to do a little bit of fishing, and fingers crossed we can get some of these absolute worldies that live in here as well. Proper awesome lake this, loads of lovely carp. It's not the biggest lake in the world, but it's sort of set up so that you get your own water in pretty much most of the swims. There's 5 of us here. You got myself, Scotty Days next door to me, got Kieran over in the far corner, got John Sissons opposite, and I've got Harry opposite as well. And it's sort of we're split up by an island that you can see behind me here, so Harry can't poach me up, or no doubt he will, and neither can John. So raining, typical. We've had 2 weeks of beautiful weather. Unfortunately, I have not been fishing in the weather. You know, fish have been spawning and what have you, so let them get on with that. I've been sorting out the back garden, which has been a nightmare. Tell you more about it later, but in the meantime, need to get like the kit sorted out before I get absolutely drenched in this beautiful English summer we're having at the minute. Hey, it's rained for 9 months now, I'm sure of it. Anyway, right, let me sort this kit out and I'll speak to you soon. Well, rods are all sorted then, so I am in swim apples and pears. Haven't got a Scooby why you would call it the apples and pears, of course, but that's what the swim name is, and that is where I'm at. So I had a bit of a lead about earlier on, and I've decided, I sort of stood in the swim earlier and saw a few fizzers. One in particular out towards that, there's a bit of a daisy bush on the island, so I've got 2 rods out there with a bit of bait over it, and then my left hand rod I'm fishing on a single bait Ronnie for the moment. And the reason why I'm only fishing with a single bait is because Scotty Day next door has just had one on a single, so didn't even get the chance to put any bait out there, and yeah, he's already had a bite. So that's my reasonings behind that one. Just going to leave it out there for a couple of hours. It's on a Ronnie with a crushed corked bug specialised hook bait. So Jace gave me a pot when I was up in the offices at one point, and yeah, they've been in the bag for ages and I haven't used them yet, so I thought, do you know what, I'll have a little go with that. So bait that I'm putting out SLK and some Maxi Mix out on that spot towards the island out there, and a couple of bright ones, sort of like got using the little dumbbell PBs. So that's where we're at the moment. Rods are out in the pond. Scotty Day's got one, Kieran's got one, so that end of the pond is doing the bites at the moment, which is all good in the hood. Fingers crossed they come this way. Now I'm fishing with backing leads on my rods because it's obviously a fairly small sort of pond. I don't want, and I like fishing with a tight line, and that's why I'm going to use backing leads. It's really deep off of the front here, so my line lay will be really good with using backing leads on all 3 rods. So that's the state of play at the moment. All 3 rods are clipped up. One's at 12 and 3/4 out towards the island, and my left hand rod, that is at 14 reps, that one. And like I say, it's on a single bait at the moment. I'll probably put a bit of bait on it later on this evening if it doesn't go. If it does go, then I'll just keep, you know, using a single bait out there, I guess. Feels odd doing that because I don't think I've fished with a single bait since the winter, to be honest with you. And that would have been about 2 or 3 winters ago because it's been so mild the last winter. Anyway, right, time to stop waffling. Got a bit of filming to get done, so need to go and get my camera equipment sorted, get some products done for today, and then fingers crossed one of these rods busts off in the meantime. Oh yeah, guys, it's been an hectic day. Beer, much needed, let me tell you. So I had a bite earlier on whilst in the middle of filming some products, and yeah, unfortunately fell off. Not the one, absolutely gutted, but it's sort of panning out to be quite a nice trip here at Golden Oaks, which is what the lake is now called, whilst I've gone down and read the sign. And yeah, just like my head's all over the place because we've got so much to do here. I just can't even remember my own name, to be honest with you. But anyway, gutted, absolutely gutted that one come off. We see it a few times as well, and it's a fish that we've seen up on the board in the clubhouse, which I'm about to go up to go and have some food. So yeah, it's been a mental one today, proper mental, but we've all managed to bite now. I believe we've all had a bite, and which, you know, puts us in good stead for a good video. So fingers crossed the bites carry on. There's some lovely scaly ones here as well. But we're now about to go up to the clubhouse and go and have a much needed curry. A lot of much needed in this at the moment. But much needed food, much needed beer. Gonna go up there, chew the fat with the boys, and chew some curry at the same time. And fingers crossed we get another bite. That would be nice. So right, let's go and have some food, go and have a beer, chill out for a bit because I've been running around like a headless chicken, let me tell you. Right, that is us. Should have a tidy up beforehand. Sod it. Oh, good morning, and it is a good morning, but it didn't start off a very good night. The right-hander, the one that I had that little mishap on yesterday, that sort of was going a bit of a twitchy sort of bite, and picked up into it, lead was gone, nothing on the end, gutted. So I just lent that up against a bivvy because of how late it was. I thought I'd get that back out in the morning. And then the other rod, which hadn't done a bite on that spot, so I'm fishing obviously 2 out to that island behind me, and yeah, that one busted off at about 5 o'clock this morning. It's like 6 o'clock now, and we're just about to get him out in the pouring rain and an almighty scrap with him. I thought that's all right, the other GoPro, the bike camera, that one will be filming all of this, so I thought, yeah, it'd be a good little bit of filming, blah blah blah. it wasn't on a looping, which we normally have, so I've got like an 8-hour clip on there which I've had to delete because the SD card's full up. Painful. So I haven't got any footage of me playing that fishing, which is gutting, but anyway, we've got one. We got a nice one as well, so let's get him out, let's have a look at him and start the day off better than we did yesterday. So yeah, buzzing to have actually caught one, and he's a better one as well, which is wicked. So yeah, nice. Scott had another one yesterday evening. We had a curry last night, went to bed at gone midnight, and yeah, it was a hectic day yesterday, and it's going to be another hectic one today. We got many products to get through. So right, let's get this fish out, get him sorted, get him on his way, and hopefully this rain holds off. That it's been pouring down all morning. I got soaked playing that fish this morning as well, but we got one, so wicked. Right, let's get him out, let's have a look at him. Well, here he is. Oh, 26 pounds of him, absolutely lovely, long one. And yeah, after yesterday's mishaps, we managed to eradicate that with using the captive back leads this time round. I was using the wrong backing lead, that disgorged me fish in the edge, and I was absolutely gutted about it. It's not the one. So yeah, glad to have got this one in my hands. Wicked. Right, I'm getting back, get the rods back out there, and then get on with today's very busy day. Awesome. Beautiful. Oh my days, well, today has been absolutely relentless, let me tell you. We have been at it, all the boys, just filming. Yeah, loads got done today. We've got loads of bits coming out, and yeah, trying to get it all done while shooting a diary, while shooting a proper film for Fox, and yeah, the fishing's taken a bit of a back burner today, unfortunately. But I did have an occurrence on one of the rods earlier on, bit of a drop back, and unfortunately nothing come of it. Bit gutted by that one. So I'm going to get the rod sorted, ready for the evening, and sort of explain about what I've been up to, I guess, since the last video diary, because it's been a little while and I was hoping to have got another diary in the bag beforehand, but unfortunately just life, everything in general has got in the way, and that's not been the case. So I think what I'd probably have to start with is thanking everyone that's offered me to go and fish for giant commons throughout the country. I've had loads of offers, right from going to the Isle of Wight to down in Devon and this, that and the other. So yeah, thanks for everyone that has messaged, because I think we did leave the last diary, probably another message about giant common. We left the last diary where I was leaving the island, obviously, and I had nowhere to fish. Well, I've actually managed to acquire a ticket, and I will be fishing for a giant common as well, but we'll leave that until the next diary piece, I guess. Rather than sort of talk about what I'm going to be doing in the future, I should probably talk about what I've been doing in the past. So after I'd left the island lake, yeah, a little bit lost. I felt like, you know, I've got nowhere to fish this spring, and I remembered my good mate Hams Hall Dave, and we decided to go and shoot a DNA vid there. Now, we've always wanted to do a winter series at Hams Hall Fishery, but just like never got round to it because we've always had other venues, etc. So me and myself, Vinny, we went up to Hams Hall and shot a video. First vid didn't go so great. Within the first 10 minutes, I'd actually caught one, like thinking, oh, this is going to be amazing, this will be the one. Well, that wasn't the case. Unfortunately, we struggled, the pair of us, after that, and I was a little bit gutted by it. So we ended up going back, and you probably would have seen that vid. That is the Return of the Mac video, where we went back, resolved it, caught a load of carp, and yeah, it ended up being a really, really nice trip. Now after that, I decided to obviously go back to Hams Hall because I had nowhere else to fish. I couldn't get a ticket for anywhere fishing for a giant common, which I was hoping would somehow fall on my lap this spring, but that isn't going to happen, of course. And yeah, there's a big common in Hams Halls, an absolute worldie as well. And I thought, you know what, if Dave had let me fish here for the spring, then it's game on. And that's what I did. So I'd gone back there with the intention of actually shooting a diary, but I think you can almost film too much of your fishing, and every now and then you need to take a bit of a break from it all. So I went there with the intention of shooting a diary, but in the end didn't bother shooting one, and just decided to go fishing with my mate John from the boathouse, who owns the boathouse Fishery, who I help out in the winter months fish farming. And yeah, we just had a little bit of a social and a bit of a chill out time because we've been working so much. It was yeah, it was quite nice to just go and do a bit of fishing, not have to worry about the camera stuff, but still, you know, I couldn't help myself. I still ended up getting the camera out. We ended up managing to catch a few absolute worldies from there as well. I had some lovely 30-pounders from there, some gorgeous 20-pounders as well. And yeah, it ended up being a really, really nice spring. From a spring that I thought wasn't going to be so good, ended up being a really, really good spring. So yeah, I was quite happy with that, but a little bit gutted that I didn't film more of it. You know, I ended up filming obviously the fish that I caught out of there, but just not enough really to put a diary together. Oh, go on, go on. Oh, we're away, we're away. Happy days. I don't know if you can all see me here, but yeah, so as I was saying, whilst we're playing this fish, yeah, where was I? So yeah, Hams Hall Fishery, ended up getting a few nice ones from there, and then I had a big trip to Shanty, which is sort of something that I do with Fox every year, try and get out, do a bit of an adventure type video. And yeah, this year I decided that I was going to do it at Shantyco. And yeah, I'll show you, I can't obviously show you too much about what went on at Shanty, but let me tell you, it was an absolute eye-opener of a trip, and ended up being quite possibly one of the best trips that I've ever done there, or ever done abroad, to be honest with you, which is saying something, because obviously going to Rainbow and all that jazz, quite special in itself. So yeah, having that opportunity to go to Shanty and shoot a film, it was absolutely awesome. So absolutely loved it out there. We'll definitely have to go back at some point, but yeah, you'll have to watch this space for that video, which will end up on the Fox YouTube channel the minute that I put it together, of course. So in the meantime, I'm going to concentrate on playing this fish, talk to the Fox cameras that have just turned up behind me here, and yeah, we'll speak to you hopefully once we've got this one in. Glad I put them captives on you. He's been left and right of that middle rod as if he knows it's out there.
Why don't you tell us what we found out about your one this morning?
What are we doing? I don't know where I'm at the minute. Like, what have you filmed? What do you want me?
That one you caught this morning was a 34.
Oh yes, yeah. That 26-pounder that I had this morning was last out at 34 pounds. Come here, you. Gulping air, PB in his chops. Lovely. Ready? Well, that is more than welcome. And I would say that is a glass carp. That is a definite glass carp common. Well, it's obviously a common, but I don't know, what do you all reckon? It looks like he's got a bit of glass carp in him. I reckon he is. So that is a lovely way to end what's been a mega busy day. Honestly, we have been at it the whole day today. Poor old Kieran behind the camera, he's not got much done because he's had his eyelids to look at. I'm going to throw you under the bus then. No, we've been at it all day, and yeah, the fishing's taken a bit of a back foot, and yeah, been very lucky to have caught this one because we haven't been trying too hard. But another mega fish, which is bite number 9, something like that. 9, 10? Yeah, it's got to be, isn't it? Oh, 14. Wow, we're up to that many bites already. Wicked, all the same. So yeah, that is a lovely fish. I'm going to slip him back, get the rods out ready for the evening, and then it's barbecue time. And I'm looking forward to it. Nice.
Hello.
You scared him, Scott?
You're in.
You up to, John?
Bit of wildlife photography.
Bit of wildlife photography, yeah? What's going on, Scott? Stuff?
Food.
Food stuff?
Where am I always?
Oh, by the barbecue. Has it worked better this time?
Yeah, substantially better.
Substantially better.
We've got 400 degrees.
Scott came here last week just to test the barbecue out, so he was here the whole week. And it's taken him a week to suss it out. Well done, Scott.
We're all good. We've got some ribs, we've got some pulled pork, a bit of garlic bread.
That is good, that.
Right.
Mmm. Good morning then. So last night at approximately 1:45 I had a bite on the right hander. Wicked fight with him as well. Yeah, they do enough hang on here. They really do hang on here. Just being a bit conscious about this wind. Let me jump in here. And yeah, managed to land a lovely little linear, little linear, there's a mouthful. Yeah, small little linear, linear, you get the gist. Yeah, managed that lovely one this morning, and yeah, just slipped him back obviously, and didn't put the rod back out because I was hoping that the other rod that's fishing that same spot as well out towards that island might bust off, you know, sort of similar time to yesterday's bite when I had that 26-pounder, which was actually a 34-pounder a few weeks ago, so that's had a really good spawn out of that fish. And yeah, no, nothing's happened. So I've redone the rods. I brought that rod in because they have been fizzing out there this morning, I've noticed. Whipped that rod in, absolutely nothing wrong with it. It was perfect. So got the rods re-wrapped up, fired them both back out there. But before I did that, or before I'd even got the rod in, I put 4 spoms of bait over the top because they were fizzing out there. I didn't want to just like whip me line up through where they were feeding. And I know it sounds a bit stupid, you're thinking, well, why on earth have you got that rod in if they're fizzing over the area? But we've been doing it all morning and nothing's happened. So I was almost adamant that something was wrong with the rig. I mean, the rig might have been sitting funny, and as you reel it back in, it could have untangled itself, of course, but who knows? Something seemed like it was off with it. So yeah, I put 4 spoms out there, same old, you know, SLKs, maxi mix out over the top, and then got the rod in, wrapped them both up, back out on the spot. I put 10 spoms back over the top of them 4 that I'd already done, and already there's bubblers going on out there at the moment, so fingers crossed for a morning bite, because we got another hectic one today. I mean, just to put it into perspective, God, it's very early still and I haven't had my second cup of tea yet. One sort of range of our products has got 121 items, I believe, which we've got to get done today. So instead of me sat here waffling on, really need to go and get them items done. And ideally we need to get, well, there's sort of 2 ranges of that item as well, so we need one of them done this morning and then the rest done throughout the evening. So let's crack on with that. Got all the products just to me right here so I can keep the rods out, and fingers crossed for another one of these beautiful scaly ones here. They are absolutely gorgeous. All of the fish that swim about in this pond are very, very nice. It's a really, really cool lake. I was sort of just chatting to the lads yesterday. It almost feels like a bit of a mini Grenville, this place. It's got the island, it's got the pylons in the background. It's all very sort of manicured and like this. Trees are just beautiful all around the pond. You're always seeing different sort of plant life that you don't normally see on a regular pond, if that makes sense. You don't normally see, you know, on the places I fish, I guess, where people don't plant things and the willows just take over the whole world. So yeah, really, really cool venue. I'll show you the sort of facilities that you got here as well, because there's toilets, showers here, there's a vending machine here, there's all sort of cooking stuff, microwave, kettle, everything that you need, and loads of photos of the fish that have been stocked in here up on the walls as well. In the clubhouse barbecue area, you've got an awning out there, so if it's raining and what have you, it's a really, really cool social venue this. So yeah, if you're ever looking for somewhere to come, then yeah, Golden Oaks, definitely got to be on the hit list, I reckon. Anyway, right, stop waffling, one more cup of tea, get on with these products. Whew. We're into the reeds, or where he's going. Oh. Angry one. Well, I said £20 an ounce, he's £20 too. Nice. Oh, maybe that one I did put back last night was £20, that idiot. Oh, well, here he is, the absolute gorgeous one. Beautiful, beautiful carp that, as I'm sure you would all agree, as all of them are. The ones that we've had from here have been absolutely gorgeous. Just like this one, £20 an ounces. Managed to guess the weight right for this one. And yeah, getting a fair few bits done today. And all the while catching a few scaly ones like this. Awesome, very, very nice indeed. Right, I'm gonna slip him back, get the rod back out there, back onto them products. Wicked. Well, good morning, or is it? As you can see, I'm cooped up under me brolly at the moment because it's raining again. Typical English summer. You can't even call it a summer anymore, can you? Painful. So all the lads have gone home. They managed to miss the rain, and I've held on because I was hoping to get one more bite and finish not only the diary off, but the film as well with a carp. But it's been the first night that I've not had a bite, or first morning I haven't had a bite either, and I keep getting liners on the right hander. I've ended up ditching the third rod. It was doing nothing. It just seems like that spot that I've been baiting by the island there has been the one, but wasn't the one last night. So yeah, really quiet morning. Need to get out of here really. I've overspent my stay as it is. Like I say, everyone's gone home and I'm the only one here still. So yeah, one of them I guess. And unfortunately didn't end up getting one for the last of the film, or like, you know, getting that last bite and all that was hoping for. There's still time yet. I've still got an hour or so. I'm waiting for this rain to pass over. so that I can pack up, and I've got to go to the Fox offices, got to drop off a load of products as well, and yeah, just still loads to do today, which I am putting off at the moment because it's raining, of course. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this instalment of the diary. If I do get one, you'll know about it, of course. But yeah, got a busy one again next week. We've got a really cool shoot as well, which we'll no doubt mention on the next diary that I'm going to be doing. But thank you for watching, and yeah, if you are looking for a venue to come with your mates, have a good social and all that jazz, then Golden Oaks, 100% get down there. I've never even knew about the place until this trip. So yeah, proper awesome venue. Fish are lovely, as you've already seen throughout this, and yeah, if you're looking for somewhere, then go and check them out. DS Fisheries, I believe it's called. It is DS Fisheries, that's his website. Go on to there. Golden Oaks is on there, and yeah, you can find out more information there. So till next time, I shall see you on the next diary piece.